As the fight unfolds, there's a pin actually way up on the high ground. Nico's going to go ahead and pop his Dragon Blade here, looking for some kills. AKM and Soon combining for the Coco and Ana combo. Louis on the Tracer, trying to do what he can just to contest. He's going to get a headshot there by AKM. Sound barrier coming out for Rogue. It is a 5-man ult, but the card itself extremely close to the finish line already with almost 5 minutes left.
Oh, pulse bomb into the base from Soon. He picks up another kill. Soon is just tearing these guys up. A sound barrier from the base from Harry Hook to make sure Coco can stay alive. Not going to be the case, so Transcendence is out. AKM with attack visor up top. 4 minutes and 50 seconds. That could very well be like a record from Rogue. For an opportunity to move in. As Soon is actually wrapping around looking for the 76. Time just going to be taken down at the hands of Soon and Nico. They lose wins, but now they can actually get onto the payload here. A bio grenade actually connects there from Chips, but not really going to amount to too much. Dragon Blade unsheathed. No, Nico. He gets taken down. It looks like he was able to retain a decent amount of the percentage there, Joshy. But in the end, it still looks like EnVyUs might be able to move the payload forward. Pulse bomb out. Picks up a kill onto Coco, though.
That was a nice one. Getting rid of that Winston certainly helps things. We got Nox triggering the Primal Rage as well on the defense, just to get anyone else who's still on the cart out of play, and that is Harry Hook going back to spawn now.
Here's a sound barrier coming out there from the offense, or excuse me, from the, it's on the side of EnVyUs. Attack visor up top, though, from AKM. He has a nano boost onto him as well, Josh. He picks up 1 kill for himself, as well as the D-Mech of Mickey, and this should be Rogue, again, cleaning it up. Could be rough for them. There's attack visor coming out from Taimu here. He has a nano boost, but Soon picks up a double kill to get this fight started with the pulse bomb, and that's going to amount to a big pickup for him. Coco and Chips both out of this fight. Still numbers advantage to the defense here. Nico still yet to unsheath the blade. I think he might be able to even save that for the next fight. And Rogue is actually way in the back line here, looking to deal with the Hanzo. Taimu misses the scatter there onto Soon in close quarter combat. Taimu under a lot of pressure here. Does he find the pick for himself? He does get the kill there, able to get rid of that nuisance, and potentially an opportunity for them to continue to move forward. Still plenty of time, though, if you are Rogue, to get a full regroup. There's a nano boost to start it off for Louis.
Nano boosted whole hog comes flying out. Tons of damage, but not too many people to actually hit with it, as everyone is just scattering for line of sight. There's the Dragon Strike well before the Graviton Surge is prepared. Doesn't catch anything, though, as the Transcendence is triggered by Unko. Keeps everybody in Rogue in high health. Nico popping the Dragon Blade. This is his opportunity to find some squishies, but he gets put down by Coco and company. Louis also grabbing himself another kill. Man, EnVyUs are looking super solid compared to what we just saw in Gibraltar.
I feel like this is a group effort of dealing with Soon. And again, he's just taken down by Louis. And if Louis can continue to do this, then, and they're also keeping AKM and Nico in check, as of course Nico made that change over to Zarya. But there's Nox diving way into the back here along with Nico. Have to see if they're able to find anything. Nico actually going to be charged into. Does he get out alive? No, not going to be the case. EnVyUs should be able to move forward.
Nox has been playing so much Winston lately, I'm surprised his Rhine is actually coming out at all. He almost got booped off into the pit by Harry Hook, but in fact it is going to be EnVyUs still moving forward. Soon is back on the cart, just eating up as much time as possible, but it seems like Scatter Arrow and Hook combos are the way to deal with Soon's Tracer. He has been super ineffective here, just getting eliminated so quickly.
Do want to make sure that EnVyUs don't get this checkpoint. There's a nano boost onto Louis. No whole hog. He finds Unko. Not quite going to get the kill because Nox comes through. There's an Earth Shatter from both ends, but the Graviton Surge up top into the Dragon Strike. It should be able to clean up one. Looking for another one, but even so, the numbers advantage is to EnVyUs right now. Sound barrier from Harry Hook. Going to be able to keep his team alive. AKM the last one on the point, and EnVyUs complete the map with 3:38 remaining. Kill with the rest of the team. And in the meantime, not a whole lot of ults really used. Oh, there's Louis up top, finds the kill onto AKM, who still hasn't had an opportunity to use the barrage. Joshi Transcendence out as well. There's a pulse bomb from both sides. They both get a kill piece, but Mickey with the nano boost onto him should be able to help his team grab up the remaining kills here and secure the defensive hold.
A full health Taimu McCree still is a very scary thing. He takes out Nico and Soon both with headshots, and they are some slippery targets. So Taimu definitely showing his aim. You actually can't spell Taimu without the word aim. Did you realize that, Joe?
I didn't realize that, man. I haven't actually looked. I don't look for those things like you must. No, you won't be able to capture it for at least another 30+ seconds if you do win the next team fight. There's a Deadeye coming out, though. Oh, AKM finds the kill. Pulse Bomb sticks there onto Nico, or excuse me, Nox rather. He pops a Primal Rage to make sure he can keep himself alive. This is all or nothing here for the side of Rogue.
Cart is not moving now. Sound barriers out on both sides. Allow Rogue to actually stay in the fight. Soon getting the kill on Chips there. Coco, Earth Shatter comes out but finds nothing. A pulse bomb from Soon takes out Mickey and Coco. Harry Hook also down, and Rogue are rolling. This is their final stretch. Can they get there without too much opposition? It's going to be a trickle defense from EnVyUs either way, so Rogue should have this under wraps.
Yeah, it should be the case. Nox immediately takes care of business. Chips isn't able to get back in time. They do finish with a little slower of a time, 2:16. Worst part about it is they have to go into a sound barrier from Harry Hook and an Earth Shatter, which is going to be pretty big, I think, especially if Coco can continue to find these. 10 seconds to go. They have to contest this one. Josh, the only attack visor, AKM's going to have to come up big for his team, as we do see the attack visor come down. Dragon Blade ready to go. The Nano Boost is out here. No, he's hit by the Earth Shatter. He gets charged into Coco, coming up with the big kill. Nico is dead before he can even unsheath the Dragon Blade here, and it looks like EnVyUs have a solid defense. Taimu making a change over to the Widowmaker now. Let's see what he can actually accomplish with this one. AKM also coming up on attack visor. They've got the Nano Boost to help him out. They're actually going around a very odd way right now. Overtime, gonna take down here. Still looking for something. We'll have to see if they're able to find any kills. Oh, it's Louis, the first to drop here. Nano Boost and Sound Barrier are out here. Nano Boost is on to Mickey. The Earth Shatter only connects there on to Nico. The follow-up with the charge isn't enough to get the job done. But remember, AKM was taken down, so is Unco. And it looks like EnVyUs should be able to move forward, Joshy.
Great play there from Coco to actually take out Nico while he was out of his exploding D.Va suit. You only get a small window to get that kill, and Coco came up big with that one. The checkpoint is right in front of them if they can just deal with this Winston. But of course, Nox is one of the best Winstons out there. He has the best timings for jumps and primal rages. Buys plenty of time here for Rogue to get the nano visor in. Soon also dropping a pulse bomb for a bunch of damage. Overtime still active here. If EnVy step off the point even for a moment, that overtime is going to drain down.
Yeah, that's going to go down extremely quickly. Unfortunately for the side of Rogue, they had no value off of the nano visor. AKM had the low ground, wasn't able to find anything, and it's going to be EnVyUs again guaranteeing themselves at least another 90 seconds to try to complete the map of Dorado here. Hard fought, Joshy, but dang, they deserve that after that push. As both teams ready to go with attack visors for the next fight, but it looks like Louis has the advantage positionally.
Well, we've got Rogue back in play now. They burned all their ultimates last time, and Taimu found AKM right at the beginning of the fight, but now Taimu getting eliminated by the tank combo of Rogue means we're in a 5v5 situation. Coco's shield is getting quite low, but the Orb of Discord is actually going to make a big difference here as Harry Hook eats a headshot from Unco at long range. There's the tactical visor from Louis. Not too many teammates around him, but it is going to trigger everyone to move forward here. We've got Primal Rage from Nox. He's going to be smacking Louis away. Deadeye also triggered, so Nox needs to keep line of sight, but the cart itself, Primal Rage from Mickey coming out. He falls to about 20% health. He's still bouncing around trying to stall, but he does go down in the end. Rogue with the momentum under the underpass.
That time around, Taimu, not the best spot to be able to use that Deadeye. He was hoping that someone would peek their head around the corner, but that payload hadn't even moved around the final bend. Now we have the attack visor and the Transcendence coming out here from the side of Rogue, looking for something. Oh my goodness, does he find anything? It looks like the sound barrier saves him for the time being, coming out from Harry Hook. It's a 1-for-1 right here, but it's a self-destruct coming through as well. There's AKM finding the pick for himself. Nico as well cleans this one up, and Rogue having 3:30 to work with. So much more time this time around for their push as opposed to what we saw there from EnVy. Diving up to the top again. Nano Boost is actually going to come through. It's going to be on to Louis here, who is now on that Winston. But Taimu again picking up 2 kills onto both supports. He's going to find a third one as well. He's just in the back line. They're allowing him to provide such a threat to their team by just not contesting whatsoever. Joshy, 15 seconds remaining. We'll have to see if they even make it back to the payload in time.
Mickey can drop it right onto the cart because Rogue can't leave it. Overtime is triggered, and EnVy may come away with a win here if they can execute.
Deadeye out there from Taimu, trying to zone him back a bit. There's the sound barrier coming out from Wins. Graviton Surge as well. Does the follow-up there. They find the 3 kills. Oh my goodness. It's going to be EnVyUs coming through with the win on Dorado here. There's the GGs coming out here, and they've found themselves with a 2-1 lead here in this best-of-5 series.
Here with 5 minutes for the second stretch. Soon as a pulse bomb loaded up, he's already up in the face of the defenders. Nico and Nox are going to join him now, but it's really just a matter of which tank soon decides to drop a pulse bomb on. Coco goes down before he even needs it.
And it looks like Taimu made a change over to the creep, trying to get on top of the Pharaoh. There's a pulse bomb coming out from Soon. He finds an opening pick there onto Chips Iron. That's a nice start for these guys. And of course, AKM, I had to mention, he went over to Soldier 76 in anticipation of the McCree here. So obviously working out pretty well. Taimu going to be taken care of by Unco and Soon. And just like that, Rogue are continuing with their trend of dominance here on Hollywood.
Of Rogue just powering through him. So here comes the Dragon Blade from Nico. Early cut down on Taimu gives them a great advantage. And there's Mickey. Chips also falling. Nico with the triple kill when all is said and done.
Well, we went back to watch point Gibraltar here, at least for Rogue on offense, Joshy. They are powering through the defense, or lack thereof, I guess you could say, for EnVyUs. See what kind of an impact he's going to be able to make here on this pick for themselves, as they do look for the high ground. Actually going to knock Taimu off the high ground. That was their biggest aim here. There's a pulse bomb out there. Earth Shatter comes down from Coco. Is he going to be able to follow through with a charge? Transcendence as Uncle gets back up off of that Earth Shatter and looking to support his team. Tackvisor now from Maycam. He's looking to come around with a couple of kills for himself. Picks up 2, and the rest of EnVyUs seems to be doomed at this point, Joshy. Looking for Nico with the Dragon Blade here, looking to dive up there if possible. Oh, Nox actually, is he going to be taken down? Pulse Bomb's out there soon, starts the fight again, opening up with the pick there, and this should be just free pickings here for the side of Rogue, who are just going to be able to collapse upon that Joshi and buy themselves even more time. 1:45 remaining. EnVyUs really struggling to get a grip here on offense. Don't have to worry about a pulse bomb. Thankfully, if you are EnVyUs, there's an Earth Shadow coming out from Coco. Sound barrier out from both sides as well. Oh, Coco lands the charge into Nico. Nico didn't even have the opportunity to use the Dragon Blade as AKM was taken down as well with no nano boost, or excuse me, no tactical visor to be able to come through from him. And finally, EnVyUs cleaned this fight up. Just need to take care of Nox, and they will be able to come through with it with about 50-ish seconds remaining, Joshi. Not mistaken. So Nico actually dropped down there, got hooked in, and then Taimu follows through with that kill for himself. So this is looking like another opportunity for them to pressure this on the offensive end of things, as Nox going to be taken down. He dives onto the payload. The rest of Rogue going to be forced off of this one.
We've seen that actually fail in the past. If you don't hit absolutely everyone, Selfless managed to survive that same combo. Pulse Bomb from Soon, right as rain, right onto Harry Hook. Easy start for Rogue.
Mickey, unfortunately, had thought that hit Coco, so he used the projected barrier onto the tank rather than Harry Hook. That could have been a completely different fight had that not happened, but Taimu on the other end, way back towards the spawn, picks up 2 kills for himself onto Nico and Soon. So maybe, honestly, that spawn isn't too far for either of those two from Soon and Nico, and they're pretty quick to get back, so they should be able to get a full 6-on-6 here.
But lots of ults available. Graviton Surge plus Transcendence are going to be the first ones out. Nano Whole Hog from Louis is going to start moving them around a little bit, but Unko will survive for a brief time before going down. Nico's going to use his Dragon Blade, takes out Taimu. Harry Hook also down. Earth Shatter here from Coco sends Nox away from the cart itself, but Nox and AKM finding kills before that means they will actually hang on to the cart. Only 28 seconds left now for EnVyUs. They need some miracle here, I think, to be able to reach his second checkpoint.
Dude,
in just a moment, Rogue will be pushed all the way up in here. Runko falling down to about 2 HP. Louis does secure the kill in the end. So again, EnVyUs off to a hot start. Chips is going to fall extremely low, but still manages to stay alive at about 2 HP. Taimu also getting extremely low, does fall to wins, but EnVyUs still have the body count on the point to retain it. Soon is going to get taken out by Mickey elsewhere, and Louis still trying to power down that Lucio if he can, but Wins is going to be able to his hand. If they bounce Rogue away one more time, they could actually secure this first stage.
From Taimu to get things started, just trying to back him off, see if anyone wants to poke their head around, which is ultimately going to make it come down to one final fight. Ultimate's in favor here of the side of Rogue. AKM gonna have that nano boost, or excuse me, attack visor at the ready here, but no targets actually to drop it on. No kills in the bag just yet. Again, Soon gonna be taken out. No, AKM hit off the map there by Mickey with the Primal Rage. Both DPS threats coming out on the side of Rogue are out of this fight, Joshi.
AKM down and overtime triggered means Rogue are not going to have a fun time, losing both supports there as well. The D.Va suit flies out for good measure and does actually get a kill. Nico finds Chips, but that's a little bit of a desperation play. The Primal Rage here from Nox still surviving somehow, extremely low health, eventually goes down. Nico will be close enough to get a foot onto the point again, so they need to deal with that D.Va suit. He actually takes out Mickey as well, and Taimu's down already, so Rogue's still trying to battle back here.
An opportunity, especially since AKM is just now dropping his sights. There's an Earth Shadow coming out from Coco. No follow-up, unfortunately, but AKM has no targets to hit with that tactical visor, Joshi. No value whatsoever off that. Nico as well is still out of the mech. They have an opportunity to do something, though. Harry Hook only hits himself and Mickey with the sound barrier, but they get a couple of kills. They use the nano boost here, and I think EnVyUs have the first round in the bag.
Any moments, they'll be making their entry. Nico gonna initiate with the self-destruct. I normally don't like it, but it does scatter the defense. Pulse Bomb goes out onto Coco, but he actually survives it. Louis gonna be the first one down here to the nano boost attack visor from AKM. Taimu gets put to sleep, but woken right back up. So it's gonna be still Rogue's advantage as they find 3 kills and flip the point back. 99% to them, 98 for Envy means if Rogue can just kill off this last Primal Rage Mickey, and they do. There's Coco trying to touch the point. He can't even do it. Nice boop from Nico to keep him off corner, though. Of course, he'll be able to contest when needed, but Soon's already in the mix, trying to fend them off. Mickey on the Orisa uses his Fortify, but still goes down to AKM in the end, thanks to the Discord Orb. Coco nearly gets booped off, but just barely finds his footing. Louis getting a couple of kills from long range onto the point, but Rogue is still piling up that percentage.
Especially since AKM has attack visor if he wants to use it. I don't think that's going to be necessary, though. He's actually going to go ahead and drop it here. They've got 3 of them on the point. They get the flip mid-fight, but it's so dangerous right now. Taimu going to be taking down the charge from Coco. Not going to be able to find anything, and the tactical visor pays off in the end. The halt, though, Coco brings down AKM from Mickey, but Mickey's taken down as well, so in the end, it doesn't seem to matter, Joshy.
Now EnVyUs trying to get in here. Here's the Transcendence from Unco. Nico also going to commit the Dragon Blade, starts swiping, but the Sound Barrier going to slow him down quite a bit, and the Nano Visor here from Louis going to shut that down completely. Mickey getting on the board a couple of times there. He's going to allow EnVyUs to reclaim the point. 60% is all that Rogue can muster on this one, especially when Nox is the only barrier available for the side of Rogue. But as the engagement starts, there is a Primal Rage used by Mickey. Coco uses the Earth Shatter, but still no kills for EnVyUs just yet. As the bodies start to pile up, EnVyUs are in the advantage. A Fire Strike actually clips AKM and Unco both, and there goes EnVyUs actually tipping the scales, going to flip it back almost certainly.
And timing now on the Roadhog, I think, paying off a little bit, adding a little bit more damage than he was able to provide before on the McCree. A little bit more sustained damage, I guess you could say. But they want to hold on to this as long as they can, Joshy. We'll have to see if they want to drop any ultimates. I doubt that's going to be the case, as AKM's on the point right now. They want to push it up to 99% if they can. Wins is now skipping around. They don't even see him in the back right now. Louis is going to be able to spot him. He boots him off. Finally, Wins will be taken down. Winston in the area. They get up to 83% off of that.
Coco has the Earth Shatter potential to try to negate some ultimates. Soon as the first one in, Pulse Bomb lands on Coco.
Oh my goodness, Mickey going to be taken down. They do hook him, but the Sound Barrier coming out from Wins keeps him alive, Joshy. There's the self-destruct, picks up 2 kills. Like you said, that's just a boom for the side of Rogue right here, who should be able to flip the point back in their favor. Thankfully, EnVyUs do have one final opportunity to get back, but I think it's going to be staggered at that.
Time is going to use the whole hog here. He's looking around for some targets. AKM plants the Helix Rocket right onto Louis' Tracer, though, and Rogue still have the man advantage.
Oh, but it's soon coming through again with another Pulse Bomb. He cleans up shop here. Coco taken down. AKM finds the kill. Self-destruct out. Should secure it. And Rogue grabbing the 3-1. That's going to be the tournament going to them. Incredible performance from both teams, but Rogue continuing with their dominance in North America.